life. God, I had such dreams. And somehow they all got lost along the way. But you know what? I didn't do so well that first time around. I'm going to say on third or whatever. But it's time now to build myself a second-hand life. I mean, consciously design and build myself a second-hand life that works. You can use the same method in your life. You'll have to do the work. You know your life, but the same method will work. First, I had to build myself a solid place to stand. Now, well, first off, you only build on solid ground, period. You can't do it. No lies, no fast talking, no excuses, no explanations, no apologies. Just fucking do it right. Take your time. Just do it right. No explanations, no excuses, no apologies. You're going to have to break every one of those rules sometimes, but that's life. But just do it right. Here's the thing. First off, you got to have a solid place to stand. So you're going to build yourself a little fucking rock to stand on. That rock starts with this kind of an idea. Now, you might pick a different rock. I'm going to describe a rock that I use to start with. I got to have a place to live. A stable place. You can't build a life unstable. Well, that means I got to pay for that stable place. So I got to have stable income. And there's got to be jobs available in that market. Jobs that hire ex-felons, in, say, my example. So, I looked through the vocational classes in, the prisoners in. I picked two choices, welding and auto mechanics, because both of those are going to hire ex-felons, and both of those are going to at least pay me enough money to live on, right? So I get into the auto repair, got that, blah, blah, blah. Get out, boom. I can go to work, I can pay for a stable place to live when I start building my next fucking stone. So here's the thing. You want a real life? I want me a real life. And I'm tired of all the stupid shit I did earlier. I want a real life. Now the way to do this is I'm building this one rock at a time. And you can too. Just pay attention here. Now I got a solid place to stand to start building my next rock, whatever that may be. Along the way, one of the things that happened to me was this. I was in, the VOA, and they had these rules about when you could come and go. See, I was high control parole. So one weekend they gave me a movie pass. The next weekend they told me I couldn't have a movie pass because that wasn't part of my program, going to the movies every week. And I told them back, I said, well, here's the thing. I work all day. I sit here all night. That's a pretty cute two-dimensional life. That works as long as somebody holds me up. But what happens when you turn loose and I fall flat on my face? I said, that's not for me. I'm attempting to learn to use my leisure time. And more important, I'm attempting to learn to make my own proper decisions about how to use my leisure time. I don't want a two-dimensional life that only works while you're holding it up. They gave me my movie pass. Moving on. So you start building your life a stepstone at a time till you start paving enough of a yard. Here's another one. Let's say you're, for one thing, a drug addict, doing drugs a lot like I used to do. When you stop doing that, there's this big hollow spot. You got to fill this hollow spot. Nature abhors a vacuum. If you don't fill this hollow spot, nature's going to fill it. So what do you do to fill this? This is time. This is energy. This is focus of your attention. What are you going to do to fill this? Well, you start remembering shit that your dreams, your wants, your desires, the things that excited you when you were young. You have to bring those dreams back alive. See, because we all had all these dreams when we were young, and they got lost along along the way. They, a little at a time, went to sleep and got pushed off to the side because we weren't using them right then. We were tied up with more immediate things in life. But here's the thing. In a way, those dreams are your bucket list, buddy, even the little ones. Better start getting on it. How long are you going to live? You got an idea? How long are you going to live? You want to go just run around again that you've been doing? Or you want to do something new? You have to start building it yourself. You're not going to come out and just marry into it, or it's just going to happen. It's not going to happen all at once. You start building one thing at a time. Build it right. Build it solid. Next thing you know, here's the thing. What can you fill a lot of this time and energy into? Well, that's not going to cost you money. That's always a problem, right? So here's an interesting one for you. Walk. Walking don't cost much money. Now, if you want to get the fun walking, you might spend a few dollars on gas or a bus ticket someplace, out to one of the parks. If you start doing some uphill, oh man, it gets to be a lot of fun. Oh, yeah, that's me skydiving. I don't know if that'll come through in the video. Wait, see, that's another thing. Wait, let me finish walk. Start hiking. You've got greenery, meadows, forests, mountains, lakes, rivers, waterfalls, beaches, cliffs. You've got stuff to see. And this is taking a lot of effort. It takes one breath to say, I'm going to climb Half Dome. One breath's going to take you one step. What about the next couple million? That's why they say actions speak louder than words. It takes, you got to put your life force into this. So hiking's a good one, especially somebody says, man, I did 300 feet of elevation gain this morning. And you think, 300 feet? 300 feet is a 30-story building. Can you run out and just jog up a 30-story building? But you put some trees and greenery around you and try not to get too many steps. You want, a smooth path. But you take what you get, it depends. But it can be beautiful. Now you're not only spending that time and energy and effort and doing something, you're also being healthy for the body. You're breathing fresh air. It's not like walking around a city street breathing exhaust and all the local drug dealers come up trying to sell you something maybe. It's like, but anyway, next thing. What else can you do that's almost free? Well, if you can get a small investment for a cheap used camera, man, you can do photography. It's, oh, wait a second. Actually, that's a shot I got out of an airplane window one time. I should have started. That's beautiful waterfall. Digital photography, once you got your camera, it doesn't cost you anything except maybe a couple AA batteries once in a while. Come on. But there's so many other things you can do. I go to all these cool street fairs. They get the superhero street fair. They get the How Weird street fair. I've been to Dream Machines where they got thousands of old antique cars. I've seen a Mr. Magoo type little mail truck and just Ferraris and Lamborghinis and you name it. They got stuff you've never seen that's like hand built. Fill this hole with some of those dreams that you forgot along the way. Build your secondhand life. And while you're at it, come build my secondhand life website with me. Good luck. Come back here for more tips. You can't follow my path, but you can get inspired by the things that I say, and you can refine your own path. Have a good one.